Hello, hello everyone. My name is Lenny, and this is a lot. So we are going to do a new moon reading. It's going to be a new moon in Aries on the 12th, I think. It's the 12th in my time zone. I forgot to put time specifically, but this is a thing. So you can like special messages for each sign. I'm gonna do each sign. Yeah, and then I'm just gonna do like a general one first. So um while I'm getting the cards, thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to subscribe to my channel, if you want to like this video right away, you can absolutely do that. You can also comment down below anything you want to comment, especially if it's related to what I'm saying here. And then if you want to book a private reading with me through tarot, you can absolutely do that. The link to do that is in my description. Okay. Ooh, and then I'm just gonna get one tarot card. That's the format for each sign here. There. Ooh. This is super exciting. Okay, so we have this is a general, like, for everyone for the new moon. This is the message. First of all, it's your life as a canvas. Wait, let me check if, yeah, I think you can see it. I hope you can. Anyway, it says your life as a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability. Let me see there. I hope you can see there. And then we have the Page of Cups. Okay. So, this new moon is going to be such a good time to manifest, to do something creative, something that you love here, especially with the Page of Cups. Maybe it's something that you've always wanted to try. Yeah, like, it's sort of creative expression. Um, like painting or drawing or designing something. um my sister recently restarted playing the Sims, so maybe you can play Sims as well, and, like, um practice like interior design and stuff from there. There's lots of ways to show your creativity with yourself, maybe even cooking or cleaning, rearranging your room. Spring cleaning is a thing that lots of people do. And so this new moon is a good time to go start that, if you want to start, or if you want to start planning how to do it, things like that. This is a really good time. So this is applicable for like the week of the new moons, like 3 days before, 3 days after. So let's see when I'm gonna post this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna post this on the day of, so you can play with the energies for like a week or so. And with creative accountability, what I suddenly got here is that you are, well, be accountable for your own life. But most importantly, like, be accountable for the things that you do and don't do when it comes to all the things, especially like your creative endeavors and things like that. Like, just what I'm getting is just try not to blame other people for things that you decide to either do or not do. Okay, so there comes a point in your life that you can't just simply blame other people for your actions and your decisions anymore. It's on you. So that's kind of like a hard left on the message. But yeah, if you decide to do something, go all in on it. Like, if you want to commit to it, like, really commit to yourself and do it. And if you decide not to do it, or if you half-ass it, for example, just make sure that you're not blaming it on other things. Work got too busy, or I was watching this new drama on Netflix, and that's why I haven't been doing it. Or life just caught up to me. My mom called me to do this. My sister called me to do that. My brother, this happened. Things like that. My workmate was like this, and there, of course, it happens. Those, those things happen. Unexpected things like that happen. But you're really accountable for the decisions that you make and all of that. You're accountable for your own actions. So just remember that. Just remember that. Be accountable for your own actions, and this is a really great time to do the things, do the artistic things that can help you express yourself. That's a good time. This is a good time to do that. Okay, so now I'm gonna move on to each sign. This is gonna be super exciting. I'm really excited because I spent some time arranging this. So before I start, I just want to say that I set the intention that this is gonna be for your rising sign and your moon sign. So if you know what your rising and your moon signs are, best to watch for those signs of yours. Okay, so there. If you don't know your rising sign and your moon sign, you can search like free birth chart readings, like get your birth chart for free. You can get, there's a lot of websites to do that, or there's also a lot of apps that do that. I personally like astro.com because it gives you the wheel, and it's the wheel the wheel, and it's very informative, like the angles and stuff. And then I just research on my own, like, what does this mean, what's that mean about my chart. So there, if you want to do that, if you want to learn if you want to know what your rising and your moon signs are, you just need your time of birth and the place of birth, and of course the date. But if you don't know what your rising and your moon signs are, just check for the sign that you know. So your, like, the first sign that you know is your sun sign. So if you really don't know what your rising, your moon signs are, and you're like, that's a lot of effort on my part to know, I don't really want to know, I just stumbled upon this video, okay, then just check for the sign that you know. Okay, I'm gonna leave timestamps. So there. So again, rising, moon signs. Okay, so there's also me reminding myself not to check the Gemini card because I am a Gemini sun. Anyway. So we're gonna start with, of course, first sign, Aries. Aries. Yay. So is it? I hope it's like getting clear. I don't know. I can't really see. I'm using my phone. I can't really see if things are doing well there. Okay, so we have, first of all, the charm that you got is this really nice G clef with it's like there's like grooves on it there. And then we have, you're not for everyone. That's what the card says there. You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness, face your true north. And you have the moon. So apt. Get the moon card on the new moon in Aries. So Aries rising, Aries moon. What I'm getting here from this combination is, yeah, basically this card. You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness, face your true north. It's really important for you to see what it is that your gut is telling you to do. For some of you, it's gonna be related to music with this charm. For some, I associate this a lot with like rebirth, because I'm reminded of the scales of the snake. So maybe you're gonna like take an unexpected turn in your life from this point onward because of you facing your true north. You like stopping like trying to satisfy everyone else and just embracing your truth, whatever that truth is. Okay, and I'm getting the feeling that this new moon in Aries is going to be super beneficial for you, because it's going to help you illuminate things that you're not really seeing normally, or maybe you weren't receptive to the information before, and now you're being more receptive to it, so it's showing itself up for you. So there, that's what I'm seeing there. Just anything that comes up in this new moon and like in the week week around it, week following it, just in this immediate period of time. uh, Try to just absorb it as much as possible, or not really just absorb, observe it, observe the information coming in as much as possible, and just try to understand what they're saying, especially if whatever comes up hits you in certain places, hits you in, I say this like I hope the message hits you in the right places. So if the messages that come up for you during this time of the new moon hits you specifically in certain places that maybe you didn't know existed or maybe you didn't know would be hit in that way, that's the information that you need to know and maybe ponder on, that can help you figure out where you really want to go and what you really want to do with your life. Okay, so there, Aries, Aries rising and moon, that is your message for this new moon. I'm gonna move on to Taurus. Taurus, there. I hope it's doing the thing of focusing. Okay, you have for your charm, this is a button. It's a transparent pearl button. So it's not really pearl, it's plastic. It's plastic pearl-like button. And then we have forge, don't follow. Pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had. And the Seven of Swords. Ooh. Ooh, for some of you, I'm getting, with the combination of these three things, I'm just getting the feeling of someone that you follow, or used to follow, or used to really, really believe in. Like someone you really believed in. Taurus rising, Taurus moon. I have to remind myself that. So, someone that you have been following and like believing for a long time can be exposed to you for doing something that is not aligned to your moral compass. Okay, so there may be a feeling of betrayal there. I'm just seeing, because the first hit that I got with this button is that things are becoming clearer. So like there's transparency in things, and seeing things clearly there. So with just the combination of everything, that can be a thing that can come up for you, like someone you have believed in, someone you followed, someone whose words really inspired you, and things like that. They can be exposed for something that they did that is not within your the alignment of your moral compass. So whether they're famous or not, right, they can be your boss at work, and then you find out that they did something that you don't really like, or like they betrayed you in a certain way. So really the message that I'm getting here is be your own leader. Forge your own path. You can be inspired by other people. You can be motivated to do certain things by other people. Like you see someone do something on like social media, or you see your boss and they have the work ethic that you like, or a coworker whose ethic that you like, or a parent, or your parents or relatives, and they do something that you like. You can incorporate that into what it is that you want to do. But ultimately, you're following yourself and you're following your truth. You're not emulating other people in their entirety, and you're not putting them on a pedestal as if they are your belief, right? They're not. People are not your religion. Don't put other people on pedestals, because when you realize that you're human like this, human make mistakes, they do something that you don't really approve. When you realize that, and you realize that they're just human like you, that can hurt you. That can hurt you more than anyone, of course, because put them on the pedestal and then they fall. So just try to incorporate the things that you like from what you see in other people, or like movies and stuff. Like just pick things up but the entirety of what you want to believe in and what you want to do and what path you want to walk on, that's on you. That is something that is unique to you and something that you would really want just for yourself. Okay, so that is the message there. Okay, next is Gemini. Gemini, I'm gonna do that. I hope it focuses. Gemini rising and moon. There, you first have as a charm the what's this? Oh, the jeans button. So it's like the brown plastic jean button for your jeans. Excuse me. And then you have for your cards the blue flame there. Spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. Ooh, and you have the Ace of Wands. So wow, Geminis. Okay, this is awesome. So this is a time when really new information is coming in for you that will really, it's like new start for you. There's something that's being activated for you during this time of the new moon. Maybe you realize something that you want to do. You want to start something. You want to, it's like suddenly, those times when suddenly things just align. Things just make sense suddenly. And you're like, yes, that's what I'm doing from now on. This is what I want to do. This is what I want to start. I know this is right for me, so I'm gonna do it. we suddenly feel that for certain things, whether that's spring cleaning. I'm looking at my room right now, it's messy. So like maybe it's that. Maybe it's deciding to clean your room, or maybe it's deciding to finally start that hobby, that thing that we talked about in the general reading, or maybe it's finally applying for a new job or starting a new job or quitting your current job. Whatever it is. When you get that, then you know that it doesn't have to be like that big, these things. What does it say here? Spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. This doesn't come with like bells and trumpets and a full orchestra. It doesn't really happen like that. It's just this knowing. It's just this spark of, because the Ace of Wands is spark. And it's like, I I liken the Ace of Wands to a matchstick. It's like light it and boom. It's like you can start a fire. You can start a huge fire with this little tiny thing, and all it takes is just a little shoo. So there. That's what I'm getting for you. It's just a tiny thing that you may not even notice it, but you suddenly get this feeling of you want to do it. You just really want to do it. And it's like you suddenly cannot imagine not doing it. When you kind of get that feeling, or even just, like a little nudge towards, hey, do this. Hey, you may want to do this. Follow that. Okay. There. So, if you want to, of course, like, I'm not here to dictate your life. And with the jean button here, since it is a part of jeans, which is what they use to like work and do things like that, be prepared to do the work that is required for you to do this thing. When you feel that nudge, act on it. Try not to wait, or try not to, I'm gonna do this tomorrow. Like, if you can just do 5 minutes of the thing, just research it or do something like that, that's gonna be good for you. Okay. So next is gonna be Cancer. So Cancer, I'm gonna do this thing again. Hope it focuses there. Cancer rising and moon. This is your new moon reading. We have, first of all, the anchor. I hope you can see it. It's an anchor. It's really pretty. And then we have for your cards a new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. There. And then you have, temperance. So really what I'm getting here is that it's really important for you to keep your center. Keep keep your center, just keep holding yourself in the state that you want to hold yourself in, when especially when you're if you're manifesting something, you really want something to come into your reality, just keep that vision in your body as well. Keep believing that it's here, because part of manifesting the thing is that you have this knowing in your mind and in your body, and in all the different places of you, this knowing that it's gonna happen. Of course it works as just I wish this would happen, and but it also really helps that it's gonna happen. Like, there's no way that it will not. That's what I'm getting here with this temperance. Just keep like, can you see the temperance card person's like stance there? They're like really confident and in their game of, I'm the baddest bitch in like best bitch in the world, like that. And they're like super confident in themselves and in their power, and it's like, it's like they're knowing it. It's like it's their inner knowing of, I cannot be not this type of person. There's just no way that I am not this person. So I keep believing it. And I know that it's gonna happen for me. So with what's this? The anchor. The anchor as well. I'm just getting that really ground yourself in that. Keep yourself strong and firm in that knowing, because it's happening. This new moon is gonna be for some reason I'm just getting that the universe is really gonna check up on you in this new moon and be like, are they ready for the thing that they want? Because if they are, I'm gonna bring it. We're gonna bring it if they're ready for it. So just really keep yourself grounded, keep yourself holding on to the vision, not just in your mind but also in your body, that knowing that you already have it and that it's coming. Okay, there. So next is Leo. There. So Leo moon and rising. Your little charm is this button. It's like this really big, it's a big button, like I think it's an inch in diameter, and it has this funky white like pattern. It's like a vintage type of button. Let's see why that's what you got. Here are your cards. Star Brothers, can you see it there? Star Brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, trust. There. And then the Seven of Pentacles. There. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So what I'm getting here, I suddenly got this hit of with the button. It's like I imagined this really huge, those huge vintage coats, like vintage jackets with like the big buttons, huge shoulder pads, and it's like maybe a size or two bigger than your body, and that is just enveloping you in this like it's really warm, and it's enveloping you with this feeling of safety. That's what I'm getting there. So it's like you're cultivating your own safety and your own sense of safety and stability, especially in the midst of these times. It's a different it's a different time for everyone, and it's also a difficult time for a lot of us. There's I'm getting here with the Seven of Pentacles is that you are starting to really plant the seeds, or you're tending to your gardens of things that are making you, that when these things come into fruition, they are giving you that sense of safety and security. So what I'm getting here is like with loyalty and trust, especially, is that you're giving that to yourself. You're like trusting yourself that the things that you're planting and the things that you're working on, you know that you're taking care of them, and you know that they're coming into fruition, because that is what is giving you this sense of security and this sense of trust. So really just continue doing whatever it is you're doing. Continue to plant the seeds. Continue to take care of the things that you know will help you gain that sense of security, that sense of stability. And if you really don't have that yet, if you're thinking, I don't have that, I don't know what to do yet in terms of like my own security and my own safety, like maybe in terms of a job or financially, it's a good time to start. It's a good time to start researching on how you want to cultivate that sense of safety and stability. Is it like you investing in certain things, or you want to start you want to really start a savings account for yourself? That's things that you can do. Okay, or maybe you want to start a side hustle, um things like that are very important, that can be very important for you. So start that. If you don't have it yet, start that. If you already have it, just continue doing it. And then for Virgos, there, Virgo moon and rising there. So you have, first of all, this button. It's another button. It's a golden button, it's like a military style button. There's like an eagle on the front. I don't know if you can see it. Let me try. Let me try to get. I don't know if it's focusing, but it's there. So there, we'll see how that relates. And then for your cards, we have the void. Okay, stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb, and then the Queen of Pentacles. So what I'm getting here is that at this time, it's really just important for you to take care of yourself. Really, you really don't have to do much right now. Take this time of the new moon as time to rest, time to just chill out and be in your flow. Okay, that's what I'm getting. You really don't have to push too much. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. You don't have to push yourself too much. You don't have to I have to build this, I have to plant that seed, I have to push myself to work an hour more today, or some things like that. Like you really don't. Things are, it's like winter. It's like winter time in your current like cycle. And what this means is that it's really time for you to just hibernate and rest. Really. And just let things grow by way of resting. Let things grow by way of resting. Yeah. When you leave. Okay. So when someone's pregnant. A pregnant person doesn't say to their child like, hey, grow faster. you don't like pressure a child growing inside someone's womb to be like, hey, grow faster, grow this way, grow that way, this is the pace. Like, you don't say that. And you also don't say to a plant, like I say plant because my plant is here right beside me. You don't say to a plant, hey plant, grow faster. It's gonna grow in its own time. The baby will come in its own time. So everything you want to to have, and everything that you're coming in, that you're coming in, everything that you're calling in, and everything that you're wanting to bring in your life, they're coming. They You just need to like chill and like take your hands off of it and focus instead on taking care of yourself. That's what the Queen of Pentacles is here for. Instead of overly concentrating on the thing, whatever it is that you're manifesting, whatever it is that you want to bring into your life, focus on caring for yourself first, and focus on just, being there for yourself, really mothering yourself. And what I'm getting here with this little button is that, what am I getting? Just, you don't know. I'm the one who should be knowing. Okay. I'm getting here just putting a prime on yourself. This is like a military, what I said at the start of your reading, right? This is like a military style of a button. And it's for, and when you say military, it's like, they wear this for their uniforms, like for the really important events. So just put the prime on yourself at this time. Give yourself, that, hey, I'm also an important part of me, type thing. And maybe that's what will help you bring in your manifestations faster, by taking care of yourself and really nurturing yourself in the way that you deserve and you need. Okay, Virgo, moon, and rising. Okay. I paused it and I took a short break to drink water. I forgot that I put lemon in the water. So, nagulat ako like, may malasa. Okay. Libra, moon, and rising. So, you have, first of all, this yellow crystal star ball. I say crystal star ball because the inside, like stars. And then, you have for your cards there, trust the timing, trust the wave you came in on, time is not running out, and Page of Wands. Okay. Show. Excuse me. It's time for you to reaffirm yourself. Take this time of the new moon as time to reaffirm yourself and reaffirm your path and where you're going. Like, just take the time to be like, yes, I know that this is what I want for myself. I know that what I'm doing is for my own good. It's something that I really wanted. And, just reaffirm your path and count your wins as well. Count your wins and be like, hey, this is what I've done so far for myself. Yay. Okay. So now where am I going? Where am I headed? And just trust that, because this is I associate this yellow crystal star ball with the solar plexus chakra. And the solar plexus chakra is about motivation. It's about the fire that burns inside you that helps you motivate yourself to do things. It's that drive. It's that personal drive that you have to do things, to accomplish things, to be the person that you've always wanted to be. So that's the fire inside you, the solar plexus chakra. And it's really time to also reconnect with that chakra and just, reaffirm that, hey, we're doing the right thing for us. And if you're not, just in case it's like this, what I'm saying here sounds like BS to you, it sounds like bullshit, maybe it's time for you to start thinking about what it is that you really want to do. What path do you want to be on? And where do you want to go from here? There's that song, right? Like a Disney song. Where do I go from here? So many voices, only one thing steer. Nothing to lose, nothing to fear. I forgot what movie that's from, so if you want to tell me, please do. But yeah, I'm just getting that. And if that is you, and it's like, hey, I wanna do something else now with my life. Trust that everything else that you've done prior is just helping you get to that part of you, that part that you want to go to. Okay, there's no wasted moment in this life of ours. Even the times when we're scrolling on the internet, on social media, you may have wanted to do something else with that time, but at the same time, it's like that is also meant to happen for you. That's also, it's not a wasted moment in the grand scheme of things. So don't regret anything that you have done or that has happened, because that just led you to your decisions and to everything that has happened, that is gonna happen for you. Sorry. Everything that's gonna happen to you, all the great things that are gonna happen to you from here on out. Okay, there. So next, Scorpio. There. Scorpio, moon and rising. There. First of all, your little charm is this owl. I hope you can see it. It's a cute owl. That's all I have to say about that. I'm just kidding. And then you have, there, earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down, time in nature. If you have access to nature, you have access to like a park or something, or just with your plants. If you have plants, it's gonna be a good time to like sit next to them or be in nature. If you have an accessible like little piece of nature, or just go out in sunlight. That's first of all, that's what I'm getting there. Just expose yourself to sunlight if you can. Open your window, let fresh air in. And then the 7 of Cups there. Okay, what am I getting? There is information for you in nature. Yeah, with the owl, especially here. Owl is like knowledge, right? Or wisdom. There's something new. Oops. She just slid down. There's new information for you there. Or new realizations that are waiting for you as you spend time in nature, as you reconnect with nature. Again, if you have like a little piece of nature in your environment, that can be a good thing for you to connect with, like be beside your plants, like I am. I'm beside my plants right now. They're chilling. Or if you have access to like a park, or some sunlight, or if you can go in to like a body of water, like the beach or like a lake, and so many nature things. I can't enumerate all of them because it's not easily accessible in my head. All of the nature things. If you have access to those, that would be very good, because there's some information there waiting for you. Like there's some, like, take the time there, just sit, turn your phone off. After maybe you take a few selfies, and after you do a little video, if you want to, turn off your data, turn off your phone, and just sit with nature, because there's going to be information for you that will help you choose your next steps. Here with the 7 of Cups, choose, and it doesn't have to be something that's uber life changing. It can be something as simple as, I want to grow some plants. I want to grow some plants. Or if you're renting a place, for example, I don't know why I got this. Oopsie, it fell. If you're like renting a place and then you suddenly, spend time in nature and you realize, I want a place where there's a lot of sunlight, and then you start looking for a place with lots of sunlight, you can definitely do that. Yeah, there's just those things there. There's lots of information coming in for you from spending time in nature. So if you can spend some time in nature, please do so. That's going to be very good for you, whether it's like a super life-changing type thing or not, or it's just something that can help you increase your quality of life. Okay, so next is Sagittarius. How many minutes have I been going? Ooh, okay. Sagittarius moon and rising. First of all, you have the guitar. It's a guitar. I don't know what type of guitar that is. It's a nice guitar. And then you have called, soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. And you have the Ten of Wands. Okay. After you're done with the thing that you're doing, you know that thing that you're doing right now, the thing that you really don't want to do, but it's your, it's your responsibility to do it, so you're just doing it because there's no other person to do it but you. After you do that, do your own thing now. Okay, do your own thing now. Like create your own music, follow your soul's music, follow that, because it's really time, especially with the called card here. It's really time for you to step up. It's time for you to follow the music of your soul, or whatever your soul is telling you to do. So whether that's starting your own music, maybe you're gonna start posting on YouTube or SoundCloud, or doing something else that you know is meant for you to do. Okay, so you don't have to let go of all your responsibilities towards like other people or things like that. It's like you don't have to like drop everything and like eat, pray, love and be on like, I'm gonna focus on my passion projects now, in this type of like naive way. You don't have to do that. It's just that you can rearrange your priorities, because if there's something that you really want to do your best to do it. It we all have responsibilities, we all have things that I call it like this is how I describe the things. When I was in college, this is how I described it when I was in college. I used to be a psychology major, and then I shifted to the course that I graduated, which was it's like fashion design. It's called clothing technology, and it's like fashion design. And one of the reasons why I ultimately chose to shift, because I like both topics. I dreamt, like when I was little, that I wanted to be a fashion designer. But either way, like I really like psychology. I really like it until now. Like it's an interest of mine that I really do want to cultivate. Lenny, please do that. But one of the really like deciding factors why I ultimately chose to shift, and it's not just because this is not the only factor. Like the biggest factor is that I really want to study fashion design. That's the biggest reason why I shifted courses. But one of the other reasons is that in life you kind of, there's kind of the thing that you part of doing what you want to do, what you really want to do, part of doing like your soul's purpose or your ultimate dream job, however it is you want to call it. Part of doing that, part of achieving that, is doing little things. Maybe they're not little, like doing things, big or small, that you really don't like doing. They're like outside of the things that you really like doing, that you would want to automate, or like to not automate. Well, you can automate it, but you can also delegate it. That's the word I was looking for. So there are things that you really want to do, and in order to achieve that thing that you want to do, within this, there's a little subset of things that are not really the things that you like doing, but they're essential for you to continue doing the thing that you love. So maybe that's taxes or something like that, or doing paperwork, or I don't know. So like, there's a lot of other things. So for me, like in psychology versus, um, says my fashion design course, the choice was if I stay in psychology, I'm gonna have to take a biology course. I'm gonna have to take a biology course. That's like how many hours a week was that? Like 7 hours a week, and then in like my friends who continued their psychology, graduated with their psychology degrees. They took like 4 exams, I think, like really biology, and then here is like economics or statistics. Not really. Yeah, I got turned off by math, by traditional school settings. So, math and science. So it's like, I would rather choose. I would rather choose the statistics and the economics versus biology because I know I'm not gonna do well in biology. I just know it. Like, I got really turned off by those types of subjects, and it's not just biology, right? It's there's also like, well, there's chemistry in both subjects, in both courses, but there's also like neuropsych. Yeah, there's a required course on neuropsychology and all those things. Like, I won't. I, I was already depressed in college as is. I don't need that added up to the reasons why I'm uber depressed back then. Okay, I got depressed via other things as well in college. But anyway, like that's what I'm saying here. So maybe like jumping off of what I was saying, maybe in order to do this thing that you're really called to do, that you really know that you want to do, you're gonna have to keep this responsibility of your day job. You're gonna have to keep this responsibility of your day job so that it pays your bills. It helps you. Maybe you're like the breadwinner of your family, and at the same time, it can fund this project that you want to do, this thing that you want to do, while you're building on it so that it can pay for itself. It can pay you as well. Those types of things. So just make sure that the things that we're doing things that we really love doing, and we're doing things that maybe meh. Maybe meh. Even people who follow their purpose in life and their calling, they're also doing things that they don't particularly enjoy doing, but they do it and they find the enjoyment in doing it because they know that it builds on what they want to create for themselves. Like for me, what's something that I really don't like doing aside from taxes? Like editing these videos. Like for me, it's even though the editing that I'm doing right now is like super simple. Like I barely cut my videos anymore, and I just concentrate on improving the quality of the audio. Like even that it takes time for me, and it's like at first I didn't really want to learn. It's something that I knew that I really wanted to learn so that I can improve the quality of the videos. And I know that when I start doing like I haven't filmed the pick a card in a while. But when I do, I know that I'm also gonna want to do something different for that. Maybe I'll even download the more complicated type of software. I don't know. Like I'm not a lifestyle YouTube person, so I just do like just simple edits. But anyway, that's also part of something. Oops, sorry. That's also part of something that I'm not really super keen on. Like if I can just upload this right away, I would, but like I really want to improve the audio quality. That's why I'm doing the editing. But anyway, that's what I'm saying. Every single like type of job that you want, type of that goal, big goal, it also requires you to do something that you may not be like if like you wish you could delegate it to someone else. But it's also like as you're building it, if you can't delegate it yet, it's also something that you need to do in order to build on the thing that you want to do. Okay, so just remember that. You don't have to quit your job or do like the eat, pray, love thing to do what you want to do. It's just a reorganization of your priorities. That's what I was saying at the end of the day. It's a reorganization of priorities so that you can also prioritize the thing that you know you want to do. Okay, that's for you, Sagittarius. Thank you so much. Next is Capricorn. I hope it focuses. This is for Capricorn moon and rising, of course. So first of all, your charm is this. What is this? Is this like a 16th note? Yeah, I think it's like two 16th notes together. I also studied music in school. I don't remember everything. Okay, here your cards are I Remember, Soul Plan, The Fated Life versus The Destiny Life. Ooh, that's so interesting. And you have the Fool card. Bye, charot. Yeah. You're really, yeah. You are reconnecting with your soul's plan. Like what your soul plan is. It's the thing that your soul set out to do in this lifetime. So it's so funny that I just actually with the Sagittarius card and even this, I just wrote about this. It's gonna be on my Instagram in a few days. And it's with another card. It's with another tarot card. But there's a thing that your soul wanted to do in this lifetime. Whether what did I say there? It's like maybe there's something that you want to learn in this lifetime, or maybe there's something you want to unlearn. Maybe there's something that you want to live, a type of life that you want to live this lifetime, and learn from that. Or maybe you want to meet someone and be together with someone, like romantic sense or not, in this lifetime. So there's the thing that your soul wants to do in this lifetime. That's the soul plan. And so now, in this time of the new moon, is the time that you're really remembering what it is. You're really starting to get hints and just get messages on what it is. And to bring that plan back into your conscious mind. Because it's in the subconscious. Maybe you're deciding on things and you really don't know why you're deciding them. Or maybe it's just something that with the 16th note, I just suddenly, my eyes got to it. And it's like, there's small messages. They're really, really small messages. It's like a blink and you miss it type of messages. But they're really important for you to be open to receiving all types of messages. Because they're really small messages. And yeah, like really quick, small, quick messages that will help you with your soul's plan and will help you in this whatever new journey that you choose for yourself. And the thing that your soul wants to do, it doesn't have a look. You still can determine how it looks, right? Like maybe, I don't know, one of the things that your soul wants to do is to be born in one place and to spend the rest of your life in another place, like in another country, or be immersed in another culture or something. That's open to like you decide on the country, like your conscious free will can decide on the country. But it's just, but you're still fulfilling that soul plan. You're still fulfilling that soul plan, but just the specifics are gonna be different. It's gonna be different for everyone. Like, I'm sure there's a lot of people whose soul, like part of their soul plan is gonna be, like that. to be born in one place, one country, and to spend the rest of their lives in another country. I'm sure there are a lot of people whose like one of their soul's plans is that. But there's a lot of countries in the world. So someone's country of origin and the country they migrate to is gonna be different. It's gonna be different. So the specifics are different, but it's like there's a grand, they say that, right? It's like free will versus like destiny. I think this is it, right? The fated life versus the destiny life. And in terms of like the big things, like, yeah, maybe that is something that your soul has already kind of mapped out. Like, this is the starting point, and then at some point in their life, this is gonna be like a thing that will happen, and then another point, this one, and then this one, But the specifics of that and the specifics of how you get there, it's gonna be different for everyone, and it's gonna be different depending on the choices that you make. Okay. So like, for example, with me, maybe one of my soul's plans is to be like, I don't know, this, like, really reconnect with my spirituality and do healing work or serve the collective in a more like spiritual way, or using divination or things like that. There's a lot of forms of divination. I could have chosen any form of divination. I chose tarot cards, and I'm actually building it with charms and letters and numbers and things like that. Maybe I'll do other things. But anyway, there's a lot of other forms of divination. I could have chosen other forms of divination, but I chose tarot. So there, that's like a thing. That's something you can remember. Okay, so just pay attention to the little tiny bits of information like that. The little tiny bits of information that you are getting within this time. Okay, Aquarius there. Aquarius moon and rising. Here is your reading. So you got, first of all, the white crystal star ball. And then you have here big picture thinking. How do you say this? Pleiades energy. I don't know how you say it. So it's this energy. Like, I know they say it like Pleiadian, but I don't know how to say it in this. Well, it's in this form. Okay, but anyway, it's that. Play this energy, visionary, inspired ideas, and you have the sorry, the Ten of Cups. That's always my initial reaction when I see the Ten of Cups. It's like, because it's the ultimate happiness card. It's such an ultimate happiness card. I really want to read on this. Wait. Okay, because I really felt called to. Fun fact, I don't usually read the guidebooks, only when I feel called to. Because I don't want to have I don't want that my initial hit is always from the book. So unless I feel like I want to read more on this. Because I really don't know what this word is. Like how you say it. So I'm just like, hey, okay, so what does it mean? Okay, so big picture thinking, the Pleiadians, I don't know how you say it. Pleiades, I don't know how you say it, are our cosmic cousins. They're here to remind us that it's never too late to learn new things and change the future. You're being called to be a visionary for the planet. So it's like, perhaps you've had an idea recently that you're being called to usher in. What else? Hold your mind open and try not to worry about what others think, for it takes great courage to pave a new path, to trust a vision before it's a reality. Okay, so it's something. So this new moon, or I was gonna say it, even like the days leading up to the new moon, like this week, as I'm reading this, the cards, the week prior to when I post this, you may have like different hits or different what's this, different ideas on how you, there's something that you want to do, there's a big thing that you want to do, and it's, this is just really telling you that do it. It can be big and it can be kind of strange, and like maybe people wouldn't know how to digest it, but you really don't have to think about how people will digest it, because it really doesn't, it shouldn't matter how how it's going to be digested by other people, because you know it's something that you want to do, and it's something that will give you happiness, and it's something, this little something, and it's not little, it can be a big thing. It's something that it's something that can help a lot of people in the long run. Just keep at it. This is the white little crystal ball is for your crown chakra. I just had to remind myself, what is this for? Crown chakra. Is this crown chakra? White. It's yeah, it can be for the crown chakra, but it's also all of the chakras. It's all of the chakras as well. So pick a side, Lenny. It's like your connectedness with the universe. So it's that. It's your connectedness with the universe. It's your connectedness with the collective, and it's also your connectedness back into your body, and really utilizing your body and your body's talents in order to do what it is that you want to do. So it's really like being very connected. Okay, so yeah, what you like on, it's like on a more, you don't have to be like super spiritual, or you don't have to be all on the chakra work and things like that if you don't want to, if like that's, it's like a little too overwhelming for you. Just know that you're being called to do something that is something that you like, something that you know will give you happiness when you do it, and it's also something that will help a lot of people, especially in the long run. So lean in on that. If you feel like there's something that you want to do it. Start it. Just do it. You know, it's gonna help a lot of other people, and it's just gonna give you lots of happiness. That this can be the key, like one of the major keys for you to really achieve this happiness, to really get to this epitome of happiness that you know you want for yourself, the type of happiness that you want to live. Maybe it's how you meet your person, you know. So there, yeah, just lean in on it, on this idea that you really want, because it's super special. I just see it, it's super special, and it's something that will really give you lots of happiness in the long term, and will give other people lots of happiness too, so that's an added bonus. Okay, there. And then finally, the last sign is Pisces. There. So Pisces moon and rising. Here is your new moon reading. Your charm is the peace symbol charm situation. Okay. And then for your cards, we have baby steps, action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. Action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. And then you have the Ace of Cups. So if you, like this new moon, if you get an intuitive hit to do something, it's like a feeling. It's like a little nudge inside you saying, hey, you may want to do this. Do it. Like really do it. Especially if it's something that will give you, like will help you tap into happiness more. It's like it's a form of I'm getting that this is really a form of self-care for you with the Ace of Cups, and even with the peace symbol here. It's something that can give you inner peace. So do it. Like, you really don't have to do it slowly, because it is the baby steps card, right? Like, if you're wanting to cultivate a meditation habit for yourself, you really don't have to start with like a 30-minute meditation. Start with 2 minutes, and then, do it every day. 2 minutes, 2 minutes, and then you go up to 3 minutes for how many days, before maybe 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, before you know it, you can handle so many minutes of meditation. And it's because you're cultivating it step by step. You're cultivating it little by little, and you're not pressuring yourself to suddenly achieve this high level of meditation. This, you're not expecting yourself to be an expert right away just because you decided that you want to do it. I think that's personally, I'm not like a Pisces moon rising or anything, but it's like I feel like I've self-sabotaged myself in this way of, because there's a lot of societal expectation of needing to be good at it, or needing to be an expert at the things. So it's like it's discouraged me a lot from trying out different things, because I know that I'm gonna have to start as like a noob, as a beginner. But then now I'm just realizing, why not start the thing? Even if I am like a beginner, everybody starts as a beginner. It's just that some started younger, at a younger age. So now they're very good at it. But they also started in like a beginner phase. So I'm just, if I want to try to start doing something now, I'm just going to have to start in the beginner stage as well. Just like all the experts did when they started out. So it's just that. So when you want to do something, especially if it's something that can make you happy, and is like, it's like a form of self-care to you. It's like a form of taking care of yourself, and maybe even like a form of self-therapy. Do it in like small steps. Like, if you want to start painting, you can start painting like little tiny things first. Maybe paint a flower or draw a flower, and yeah. So that's what I'm getting there. And just make sure that you're doing it because you want to do it, and because you want to cultivate it as a form of happiness for you. And it gives you this inner peace, knowing that you're doing it, knowing that you're doing something for yourself in that way. Okay, so there. That is all of the messages for this new moon. Ooh, it's a lot. Thank you so much for watching. If you stayed here until the end, I hope you liked it. I hope you have a wonderful time of the new moon, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Bye bye.